Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another American Reacts. Hope you're having a great day. We're looking at Bathurst Mount Panorama Circuit Walk. This comes from the channel Joe Polly. This will be in the description down below, so check them out. And I thought this would be interesting. This was actually suggested by one of you guys. Steel Fabric said in one of my recent videos that I should look at this and it'd be pretty interesting. I would actually agree because I've done a video from a couple months ago. If you haven't seen it, check it out, where a regular person took a rental car and drove around the track during a normal day where it's just a normal street, like you guys have said. That's what's crazy, is it's a totally decorated racetrack, but it's a normal road when it's not being used for a race. But I figure even better than a car going the speed limit going around the track, the single-handed best way to see how crazy this track is, see the sweeping turns, the elevation change, the grades going up and down, and see a best perspective is on foot. So that's what I expect to see with this circuit walk, and I believe it's a British couple, so they're probably going to be pretty intrigued as well. So let's check it out.
So it's mega hot, it's crazy. And just wow, yeah, so we're going to do a track walk in a minute. I've completely forgotten how to vlog, so we're looking at the wrong bit of the camera. The Australia time zone,
so she's right,
complete like mess with your head, so I've got no idea what day.
She said the time difference is crazy. Yeah, I agree. You guys are like a whole day ahead of me in America. It's crazy. She's by the pits. You can see the cars back there. That's very cool. This is from 2017, by the way.
Obviously, we've got some amazing things happening with the touring cars this year as well, as I'm sure you've all seen, but I will come on to that on another vlog. So yeah, all about Bathurst this weekend. Wow, so exciting stuff. This is the first time we've seen the track in real life.
Here we go. Looks like they're on Mountain Straight.
One of the crazy random things about this people live off of it.
That is wild.
House off the circuit. There's another one here, like they've got their bin out ready. Oh cool. No, turn 2. So this is the first.
Can you imagine living right on the track? That would be absolutely insane, man. Every day you pull out to leave the house and you are on a perfectly paved racetrack like that. That must be wild, man. I can't imagine. Got to be hella expensive though, right?
Right-hander as you go up the mountain. It's really steep.
Oh, that was a quick pan there. Hold on.
Steep.
Yeah. If you notice, it's already hilly back here. You come around Hell Corner, right? The first one, and then you go up a hump, come back down, and then you're coming all the way up to this next turn. So I mean, even before you get to the turn, it's already getting steep. But then you can see this corner.
Jeff's trying to memorize as much of it as he can. Not much room for error.
Oh my God. And remember, I always say this on camera, everything looks worse. Everything looks less extreme. That looks really steep on camera, so that's got to be a hell of a hike on foot in real life. We know it's steeper in real life. That's amazing, actually.
Approaching turn 3, which is...
Love how you can see the rock right there.
Blind.
Just carved into the mountain, right?
And absolutely zero runoff.
Yeah.
Like, that's mad.
Yeah, no room for error at Bathurst.
A foot to the wall, both sides.
This track really separates the men from the boys, you know?
Any,
this is the pro drivers here.
Just
can only survive this race, in my opinion, you know? From what I've learned.
This side, you've got a wall, and then it just drops down to Never Never.
Wow, see? Now, I've never seen a perspective like that. I mean, it makes sense, right? You see beyond that wall, that is a legit cliff drop off. And you can see some more perspective here. Look at how steep and sharp this curve is. And look at this house up there with like totally the elevation cut out. It's crazy terrain here to have a racetrack. It's just wild.
Another blind, tight, uphill, cambered corner.
Yeah. I imagine for a rookie or an amateur, trying to learn that track would be hard at first. Like, how do you find the right racing line here, you know?
just making use of the marshal's facilities.
Nice.
Still going up, 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 up.
Just a constant hike
and
up.
There is the famous...
Nice. Look at that. What a cool view.
Sign on the hill. Look at that. So cool.
Wow.
another bit that drops away from you.
Yeah. Look at
You get
that
a bit
view.
of an idea of the scale of the place from up here. We're at the top of the mountain.
Yeah.
We look down over there.
Got quite a view from up there. To think, if I remember right, correct me if I'm wrong, if you see my mouse cursor, I think that's like the finish line or the start line and the pits, correct? Look at how far away that is. Oh my God, that doesn't even seem right. That's so far away, and it's so down. It's so way down in that valley there. As you can see, the train goes way up over there as well. Jeez, look at the scale of this place, man. They're racing around here all day and covering some hella distance. To think they start over there and look at where the top of the mountain is. It's so far away from that. This is really cool to see, if you ask me, guys. This is the stuff I like. Seeing a first-hand experience.
That's the paddock right over there and the pit lane. That's the garages that you can see.
So, yep, she's right.
There.
Oh my God.
Wow, this place is huge.
Hell yeah, that place is huge.
Wow.
Jeez.
How that drops away. This is an absolutely crazy bit. You're coming over a blind crest downhill.
Okay, this is so cool to see. Again, amazing drop off. These sharp chicanes here. Look at the valley down there. Look at the mountains in the distance. This is a crazy terrain. To think they're flying down here. This part of the track looks so scary, dude.
So you got like no weight over the front wheels, and then you got to try and turn into this like little chicaney bit. Absolutely bonkers. Technical analysis of this bit, Jeff.
Yeah.
Holy fuck. That's my technical analysis.
That's like
I'd say it's pretty spot on.
steep hill just coming straight over the top and just dives down.
You're a new driver taking an expensive race car down here, and you feel that weight transfer. You're going downhill all of a sudden hard on the brakes. Otherwise, you're in the wall. Yeah, you're going to be thinking, holy shit.
Front's trying to get away from the old wall and you're in the twistiest bit of the circuit.
Jeez.
This is turning back, looking up the hill. You can see how steep that is.
What a cool track. Oh,
This is
man.
coming down.
There's
at
just
the
not
essence.
many like Bathurst, man.
Tightens right up. And it's still really cambered.
That's nuts.
No runoff.
Yeah, no runoff still.
And it drops away from you again. Oh wow, look at it. It's like a roller coaster. Oh my god, then it twists around to the left.
Yeah, so twisty, turny.
This is like Cadwell Park on acid, but 10 times longer.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh my god. That is crazy. It's like a roller coaster.
What a crazy track.
Wow, it's immense. And as you get round that tight one, it goes the other way. Just coming back down the other side of the
Man.
mountain.
And to think that they didn't used to have some of these walls. To think classic Bathurst, 60s, 70s, that must have been really insane, dude. A scary race for sure.
So we're still going down the mountain, and there's yet another crazy drop away from your corner,
What was that? Was that some weird bird call?
and then another sharp twist. This really is a proper roller coaster. It's amazing.
Someone please tell me what that noise is.
And they're all blind. You can't see what's around the next corner. And round we go again.
Yeah, she makes a good point. The difficulty in this track comes when you're doing so many hilly elevation changes, you're doing so many sharp curves, and it seems like 90% of the curves are blind. Like, it's so crazy, and you have no runoff at all. It is such a technical track. Again, such a great track for spectators because you know that there can be so much that could go wrong. So one of the best spectator tracks. But as a driver, it's got to be one of those where you love it and hate it at the same time, right? You love it because of the history and because it's so unique and such a big, fun track. But at the same time, you hate it because I bet it's one of the most difficult they ever drive on. So,
What's around here? Is this the last one? Down onto
All
the
about
big...
the exit.
Yeah, I'll get the exit of this one right because this is down onto the big long straight.
Conrad
Straight.
Straight.
So as you
Oh,
come
look at how
around the
long.
last corner down from the mountain,
Still downhill, may I mention. Downhill for a long time, then a slight swoop up, but no big deal. But downhill on a long straight, It must feel amazing to get through that tight section at the top of the mountain and finally get your reward. You get to come down and just bury your throttle into that firewall and have the momentum carry you really fast. Have that slight drag race to the end of the track, right? Must be pretty fun. Definitely the most fun part of the track, and a good reward for making it or surviving the whole lap, right?
Wow.
That's how I would see it.
How long's this straight? Long.
Very, very long.
Jeff's got more homework to do.
Look how steep it is, just still coming off that last corner.
Wow.
Yeah, that is radical, man.
So that's the end of the straight where we were just now, up the hill, the other side of the bridge.
Wow.
The
Still
next
going.
bridge, and it still goes on for miles.
Yeah, still
Okay,
going.
So we're on the Conrod Straight still. We're nearly at the end now, and
This is such a long track. I wonder how much time it actually took them to walk this. I would love to walk this. This is on my bucket list. You'd better believe it. I'd like to drive it in a car, of course, but I think this would be a really fun experience, actually just walking it, soaking in the sounds, the sights, the whole environment there. I imagine this has got to be a long walk, maybe, what, an hour, hour and a half? I don't know, because I don't have a sense of scale, because I've never been there, but I imagine this is a long walk, but it would be very enjoyable. And a really good workout. I mean, you're going uphill for more than half the track, and it's steep, it's intense.
just looked up there. I don't know if you can see this.
What the hell?
It's a massive great bat. Oh my god.
Jeez.
God, this place is bonkers.
That
Thought
is
I might
crazy.
See a kangaroo, but not a giant bat.
Yeah, I wouldn't expect to see
I'm
that.
to the end of that straight that goes on forever. And you've got a sharp left-hander.
I reckon they had breakfast and then went out for a walk on Mount Panorama, and I imagine when they get back, it'll be time for lunch.
Which is banked as well.
It looks like it took them a long time just to walk this straight.
Right, and then under the bridge.
Under the bridge and then
That's our
into
hotel.
Murray's Corner for the
That's our-
last one. That's a cool hotel. Wow. I wonder if that's expensive. I bet it is. It'd be fun to stay right by the
We're
track.
staying. We've got one of these rooms facing out onto the circuit. Which
That's
is
cool.
Amazing. So we've just come down that little straight bit. And then this is coming down to the last corner. That's your pit entry.
Yeah.
So this is the last corner, which is also the end of the grid. We've got grid slots here. So you don't want to be right back here and starting on a corner.
Look at the traffic. That's so
There's our little track
funny
walk.
to see,
Well,
right?
Big track walk. What an amazing place. That's taken, I can't do maths, about an hour and a half to walk.
Wow, she said, I'm so happy they said. I was almost spot on. I said an hour, hour and a half. It took them an hour and a half.
So 7 kilometres. It's just, wow, amazing.
Mega place. Wow.
What a fun
So
workout.
exciting place. It's great.
It's just mental. I've never seen a circuit like it.
Wow, that was really cool. Check them out. That is again from Joe Polly. And thanks again to Steel Fabric for commenting on my videos, suggesting this. I know a lot of you guys always suggest stuff. It's pretty rare that I get to see one and thank them and watch it right away. But that was really fun, guys. Please tell me what you thought in the comments down below. I know I've done this again, like I said, with the rental car. It's worth a watch. It's a good video. But this one was even, I guess, more in depth, right? You get a better perspective when you're just on the ground, on foot, and you can see. And of course, I'm still watching this through a computer screen and cameras. In my big history with filming stuff before, cameras definitely usually take the magic away from what you experience in person. It just doesn't do it the same. But it still looks like a crazy place. Still looks so steep and intense, even on camera. So that's how I know it'd be next level in person. I really cannot wait someday to see all of Australia, but of course to be in the Bathurst region there, see Mount Panorama. It's real high, probably #1 on my bucket list for Australia. I just love it, man. I'm so obsessed with this track. It's so cool. I can never learn enough. So thank you guys for coming along. I hope you enjoyed it. Leave a like on there. If you did, it really helps the video out. I appreciate it. Check out them in the description, as well as other ways you can support me in the description. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more entertaining content like this. My name is Ian. You're watching IWrocker. Until next time, and catch you later.